Yeah, what's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what it do, man? Jesus Shuttleworth, the guy, aka the GOAT artist, aka LB Lauderdale Boss. You know what it is. RingGameRadio.com in the building Monday night. We here, Kali, Dap City, what it do? Tunnel Gang, Ring Gang. Let's get it. We here.
Yep,
Boxing.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ring gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Other man.
My bad. My bad. I was taking care of some shit. I was kicking some rats out the bodega. It's your boy. It's your boy King People. They can box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go.
Were those rats like 5'6" and like did they have like fruity pebble colored dreads?
No. Thankfully, it was
on a top cheese or something.
Yeah, thankfully it was the normal rats, not the fucking master splinter rats.
Federal rat.
Yeah. So.
But is anyone banned from the bodega this week?
Oh my god, I'm about to start fucking these fucking football games are about to get fucking banned from the TVs in the bodega because goddamn, these are some awful games. God damn.
We can't ban the Rams or the Bears now. Like they, and we definitely ain't banning Dalton Smith. So
Well,
they had me looking nice this weekend. So I don't know. So
well, Bills and Patriots fans. Bills and Patriots fans are banned until the playoffs end. Fuck them.
What about a certain fan of like an Ariel?
Nah, Eagles are cool. I ain't got no issue with the Eagles. Eagles are all right.
See, I have issue with Patullo. Yeah.
We just ain't got to hear them niggas no more.
Tomorrow, Kevin Patullo, your ass needs to be gone. You're banned from the bodega. You're banned from every bodega in this whole fucking country, my nigga. Never mind.
I don't know if Eagles hibernate, but it's gonna be hibernation for a couple months for them.
Yeah, I've literally as soon as
and hold on, didn't these niggas win the Super Bowl last time?
Yes.
And they out of the playoffs?
Bro, you can't. I mean, I'm so, I get it, but fire.
Hold on, wait. The Bears are in the playoffs?
Yes. Not only they won their division.
And the Eagles aren't?
Yeah.
Haven't y'all been filling my head for like the past 2 years? No. That's impossible.
The Eagles made the playoffs. They got bounced out in the first round.
First round, though?
Yes.
A Super Bowl champion?
It happens.
Yep. Life comes at you fast.
Yeah. It's not the first time it's happened. It happens. I'm not gonna. It was just.
They're the defending champ that lost their title on the first defense.
Yeah, like I said, it's not
the Dallas Mavericks. Anybody?
It's not the first Super Bowl champions to do that happen to. It's it's not gonna be the last. It happens.
Okay, bless their heart.
Yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna now Pilot and Rome's teams are gonna be playing. So I mean, I'm surprised they're not trash talking now. These should be. I mean, they're
I was gonna say Rome's gonna be unbearable for this next couple
just
weeks.
Like this nigga was unbearable for like the whole year. And now it's like, well, yeah, they're out of here. So but yeah, so these two niggas gonna talk so much shit. Like, nah.
Yeah, it's got. I mean, at least Pilot his team's been there recently. The Bears haven't, so it's like Rome's. If the Bears win, then they go to the NFC Championship.
Damn, so I ain't gonna lie, God. I ain't gonna lie. It seemed like them niggas kind of styled on you this year. Like they beat you head to head, and they got further in the playoffs than you.
Yeah, but like I told Rome, it has to be Super Bowl or bust. Now, if they win the Super Bowl, then I can't say shit. It's
it has to be this. They can't even
Roman Pilot have basically been Ali listening Pat, just standing over him after he gets knocked out. Like that's what Pat has to deal with right now.
Yeah, that's where it's like.
Yeah, it's one of those things
Every time.
because the Eagles and the Rams have been the NFC, have been near the NFC top. So it's like it's what it is. The Bears haven't. So it's like
I love the
gotta,
boxing references. This nigga said they've been standing over him like Ali.
Yeah,
He's just like, yeah.
I mean, every dog has its day, though. But our OC, though, he's banned from everything. In fact, he shouldn't even be at the facility.
Bro, you can't keep running through OCs. Like, I get you want him gone, but this is gonna be what Hurts' fucking fifth offensive coordinator afterwards. He ain't gonna get no fucking stability.
Hold on, fifth in how many years?
Like, I don't know how many years. I don't know if it's been 5 offensive, but he's had different offensive coordinators like every fucking year. Like, you can't
even going to college.
Yeah, you can't do that. This is like Jalen Hurts is like the boxer that's like churning through different fucking trainers. Get one trainer and get him used. Yes, bro. You can't just keep cycling through trainers.
We a boxing show, nigga. We gonna have references on deck, nigga.
No, of course, but
I swear.
I get what you're saying.
At one point, Chad Dawson was trainers like every other week or some shit.
I mean,
exactly. You need some continuity, like.
But I get what you're saying, though.
Oh, Marquise, what up? What it do? Salute.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, P. But there's a lot of, there's never mind the Jalen shit. There's a lot of other things that Patul didn't do well, and that's going to be taken into consideration because. There's going to be a change, and I hope there is a change because when we made the immediate change, we made the Super Bowl again, we won it. So that's what has to be done, But yeah, Patul, you're banned from every bodega. Damn, I don't even enforce that shit myself. I don't even own the bodega. I don't enforce that shit. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga's like what has there ever been a time where somebody gets banned and King P disagrees? Like what happens? It's like does Ring Gang does Ring Gang send corporate nigga to the store like, hey yo, King P, I know like you didn't want it this way, but
I mean I'm at this point I'm basically the Mills Lane judge. Basically, I'll allow it. I'll allow this one.
Yeah, no, it's
Look at some Ray Kroc shit. He just come there like, hey, look, man, this McDonald's is gonna have mint milkshakes, nigga. Like,
well, because pretty much as soon as that shit was over, mad people were hitting me up on some bullshit. Yeah, well,
I know, cause dude, you be talking cash shit.
I do.
Yeah, so you be having to get your turn, nigga.
Yeah, like I said,
So you lucky it's just me, nigga. I'm not even a football nigga. And King P cool. Like see, these other niggas ain't even here to fuck. Where is fucking what's his name? Dante Jones.
Because me and probably have an understanding. Like we game recognizes game. We know our teams are good, so it's understanding. Rome though he started with me first. I didn't start with him. I didn't talk about no damn Bears.
Nigga, after every podcast, at one point, this nigga was going. He was giving history lessons on y'all. You was giving history lessons on the rivalry.
I have to
say what rivalry, nigga. Like
I had to, because this nigga wasn't understanding. Like sometimes you have to see the facts in order to get understanding. Knowledge and wisdom equals understanding. Word, peace to the gods and the earth. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I Father MC, but y'all niggas could damn do that shit in the mountains with the rest of the fucking Eagles at on vacation, nigga.
Well, it's all good. Like I said, though, now I'll just sit back and I'll watch Pilot and.
Now you can just focus on boxing. Fuck all this football.
No, I mean, I got money to make, so I got at least one more. I got one more month of football to concentrate on, get this money.
Oh, okay. I got to score 2 upsets with a boxing upset, so I can keep it going.
Yeah. But yeah, back to boxing because before I get irritated about the whole Eagle shit again. So,
nigga, what the fuck you gonna do, nigga? You gonna throw a couch at us, nigga?
You stupid, my nigga.
But let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Yeah, no, Saturday.
Couches might have been thrown at the Barclays. I'll just say that.
But hold on. Time out before we even was there some other boxing shit you wanted to get into first before we get into the?
I want to do the Caballel first. The Caballel and.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So that was the first boxing because that was like one of the main 2 fights that was going to happen. That happened this past weekend, where Ajit Caballel, the current interim WBC heavyweight champion, fought one of Top Rank's prospects, Kaniba. So, and honestly, that was a step up for Kaniba because Kaniba had been kind of knocking people out.
Hold on, wait. Is this nigga a part of D12? What the fuck? Keep going.
Yeah, I mean that's how you pronounce his name, Kaniba.
That was a good ass fight, though. I'll say that.
It was a really good aspect for the 3 rounds it lasted, though. And again, it shows like the weaknesses and the strengths of Caballero. Caballero, that his defense is going to cost him one day.
Oh my God! What defense? What defense?
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, like I get it. You're a front foot pressure fighter, but you don't have to be taking some shots straight because Kaniba cut him in the first round, had him like seriously cut. Like,
honestly, I think he kind of felt himself because this was his like first real I should win this fight type of fight.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy he was going at wasn't like some heralded type of dude.
Well, he was heralded. He was a prospect, but he was just like, this is like.
Yeah, but compared to the other niggas he's fought, like, come on.
True, but he's fought your your Coffees, your Curtis Harpers, your stuff like that. Like, his his record is built on knocking those type of caliber fighters out.
Yeah.
But like I said though, he was actually giving like work. Like, I mean, he cut Caballero open, like he was boxing Caballero up. But it was just.
But everybody could do that at some point. But Caballero just does what he does, though.
Yeah, he'd just be biting down his gum shield and be like, okay, let's like, like there's no quitting him. And again, Caballero is one of the few heavyweights that A, throws combinations and A, throws body punches. And to me, it was actually kind of amazing to me how quickly Kaniba got like tore up from those shots. Like, he got worn out. Like, it only took like a round and a half for him to be labored.
Yeah, but that's a round and a half of Caballero doing the Tasmanian devil shit. Like, he really give you a blender of punches. Like, these niggas, look, man, I'm just be honest with you. Like, he could literally be what we wanted Chris Arreola to be.
Right.
And that's that no frills, volume punching, heavy-handed combination heavyweight. Not to say Chris Arreola wasn't that. He was. I fucked with him. I'm a big fan, but
he was at his career. Absolutely.
He wasn't that on the very highest level.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we wanted that. We wanted to see that at when he was fighting the Vitalis and the damn Staverns and
all the Ruizes. Yeah.
All the Ruizes. Oh, I mean, shit. Like, he kind of did have that.
No, actually, the Ruiz one was actually pretty good. Like, he
actually, too little, too late.
Like, he's supposed to be watched when that fight happened.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna get on him for that one, but nah, Arreola was like he was damn entertaining. Like, all the cursing after the interviews, like, yeah, yeah, that was an era. But yeah, that's why I feel like Caballero is at. But he did what he had to do. But I feel you on the defense. But he ain't defense's biggest detractor of the weekend though.
Right.
I'll just say that, but keep cooking.
Yeah, no, but like I said, but it's crazy though how big heavyweights. It's like, goddamn, it's like you're getting tore up to your body, and you don't know what to do. You just stand there and let them tear you up like that. And again, he's a young heavyweight Kaniba, but it's just like, come on, bro, like, you gotta adjust. Like, don't stay in this guy's wheel well like that. Like, you gotta, get away. You gotta tie up. You gotta do something. Don't get tore up like this. Like, and Caballero's experience is just, basically you saw Kaniba, he was labored, he was starting to breathe heavy. And I'm like, it's only the third round, bro. Like, you still got 9 more to go. What is you doing? And then Caballero started rocking him all over the place and everything. And then I think, of course, the ref kind of stepped in at the most inopportune time. Now, truthfully, he didn't stumble because of those 2 punches. He stumbled because he tripped over his own foot or tripped over Caballero's foot or whatever, and just 2 punches happened to land. And and the German ref was like, okay, no, and waved that shit off. Again, it was a bad stoppage. It was a really bad stoppage, and that was a fight that deserved to kind of go to a conclusion that
because he wasn't staggering or nothing.
Yeah, he wasn't staggering, but it was clear that Kaniba was probably on his way down. But it needed to actually go to its full conclusion, which makes
I felt like we were like a good 2 more exchanges from a conclusive ending.
Right.
Like we needed like 1 more good barrage and a half or something, and we didn't get that. And even dude did his hands like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like I could have taken 5 more punches. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and for you new boxing fans too, there was a time when if a known fighter went to Germany to face a German fighter, more often than not, 9 out of 10 times you'd see some real fuckery, some real corrupt fuckery, some blatant fuckery, like fuckery that you won't even believe. Like it's the reason why to this day that every time I hear that Sven Aki is going to be in the Hall of Fame, he's eligible, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Like get that horse shit out of here.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, Sven Aki should never be in the goddamn Hall of Fame. But yeah, Germany used to be hard with it, and it wasn't just the refs. It used to be the promoters and everything like that. Like basically, you'd have to kill a German fighter, or basically you have to be like a bigger draw. Like let's say Oscar and Stern, like that, where it's like,
fuck that fight.
Kind of bigger than the local politics, so to speak. That type of shit. And of course, I picked. I mentioned the one fight where our German fighter got robbed. So it's like, yeah, like so I get it. Like if you're not familiar with German boxing, that's like they have a history of this shit. And Caballero is like. It's probably like it's like their next to Colque. It's like their best prospect fighter in years, since Abraham got put into retirement. So and you notice how that crowd was rocking. By the way, like that crowd was like on fire. Like they were starving for that shit. So the ref was like, okay, yeah, you know what, if I could stop it, just to make sure he doesn't come back, I'm going to do that. So. You get the bad stoppage, and I feel for
Canelo. That showed that Usyk could go over there for a big fight.
What's that?
I'm sorry, blood in my mouth.
No, go ahead. No, what did you say?
Usyk could go there, and it could be a big fight.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah, absolutely. He's not a German fighter, but at least, so it's he'd be welcome there for sure. But they wouldn't like try to rob him. Like it would be on the level, but it was just strictly like anyone that actually signed to a German type of promotional outfit there, because Sarland used to be a motherfucker with his fighters there. Like you fought one of his fighters there, you had to kill that motherfucker, or and hope for the best that you'll get a decision. So
facts.
Yeah, but yeah, no, Caballero though is a problem. Like he early stoppage began. Like Caballero is a problem. Like there's not a lot of heavyweights that can deal with his type of pressure and his body punching and his combination punching like that. He
hits hard enough where all the punches mean something. It's not like a guy who's throwing a volume and his punches are like average and he's hitting you like a average a bunch of times. Like no, like these shits hurt.
Right, like he's giving guys their first stoppage losses. Like
the thing is, he's beating up bigger guys too. Like
he's beating the shit out of them.
Yes, I ain't even beating him. He's beating the shit out of them.
Yeah, he's beating the shit out of them. It's actually amazing too. Like I said,
the Zhang fight had to make niggas believers, man. That's what did it, man. I was telling niggas like, man, he beat the shit out of Zhang. Like, man,
yeah, Zhang was one. Sanchez was the boogeyman.
Loki, that was last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last year.
That's a good fight that we didn't even talk about.
We did talk about it.
No, I'm talking about like later on. It's like we talked about it in the moment, and then that was it.
Right.
But as a good fight, solid fight, that was a good matchup. That's all I'm saying.
No, it was like it was amazing. Like
it's a forgotten matchup in 2025 because I don't
Yeah,
remember
didn't talk about
25
enough.
as being good.
Well, because it was.
I said we didn't talk about it enough. Like that fight doesn't get talked about enough. Like we
Yeah,
talked about it.
thank you. King P said it just how I wanted to say it. Thank you.
Yeah, because that fight, because it happened early in the year, and it was like it was the only fights for both those guys. So it was like for that year.
Oh, there you go. But
So,
I don't know why is it like that? Like the type of fights, like they're like, I don't know what it is. If you have a good fight too early in the year and you don't fight again, you're damn near forgotten. Or if you have another fight and it's a trash ass fight, cause Boots and Angry Fist and Caballero, they had literally like the best performances at the beginning of the year.
Right.
But that's just all but forgotten by the time October roll around.
Yeah, it's a momentum killer. Like it's a straight up momentum. Like they kill their own momentum by not.
But y'all niggas, if y'all not gonna fight again, y'all better be like Lamont Rose and hit the goddamn podcast circuit and twitch y'all lives away and shit. Something like, because we hardcore boxing fans and we ain't remembering some of the shit y'all niggas is doing. And this is in a year that was slow.
Right.
Imagine if this was fucking 2022, 2023. I ain't even gonna say the other year that we talk about too much.
Right.
But imagine if it was a bigger, faster year. Like, nigga, like, yo should have been treated like a goddamn Friday night fight on ESPN back in the day.
Yeah, no,
and not a Pemberton Chica type of fight in the Friday night fight either, nigga. Like one of them random Glenn Johnson ass fights, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, Glenn Johnson versus Yoel Judah, nigga. Like, how's that for a random fucking Friday night fight, nigga? I remember watching that shit. I remember they would say some on the commentary. I think they made $10,000 that night. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, that's when basically fighters were finding the scale. Like they understood what the ESPN money was all about and what you had to do to kind of get yourself back to the HBO or Showtime circuit. You know,
to fight your ass off.
Yeah, exactly. Though, but yeah, Caballero though, yeah, like I mean, Caballero is by far probably the most dangerous person to Usyk right now in terms of everything. Like, I mean, certainly he's like certainly he's probably the most worthy guy. Usyk should be facing next. You know, but you know, Usyk's going in a different direction. Usyk basically wants to come back to America. He wants Wilder, and he kind of wants to complete the cipher, which it's his right. He could, you know, I mean,
honestly, if I'm Caballero, let me fight on the undercard of that. That's what I'm looking for. Like, let me be that guy before your fight with Wilder to make everybody know, like, hey, I should be next.
Right. Yeah. No. He also that should be his strategic move because it's like
if he can't get a fight, he needs to be there fight week and harass them niggas the whole week.
As long as Caballero can actually get into the damn country, because you know
that part.
Yeah, that you know, obviously.
Unless you better have a nigga walking around with a tablet streaming that shit, and you just go out. I think it's just you don't say nothing. He just hold the tablet. He just like, yeah, Caballero. Like, yeah, he said he'll whoop all y'all asses. Fuck yeah, him, the Ukrainian nigga, the Southern country boy over there in the back, him too. Yep. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. That's the move to me.
Yeah, it has to be because Caballero obviously cannot fight. Like I said, Caballero. I mean, he's knocking out the boogeyman in the division. He's definitively beating them up. He's stopping them. Like he does need to be talked about more. But like I said, because he's one of those people that actually does need an American presence. You know, because most of the time he's either fought in Germany or he's fought in Saudi Arabia. Like
they'll love his style. America would love his style.
Yeah, America absolutely, and he can speak English too. So it's like he can talk without trade. I mean, he could
fucking no brainer here. Like, what are we doing? Get this guy in America.
Dude. I mean, he's one that just absolutely possibly he needs an American presence. Like I said, because the sooner he gets an American presence, just one fucking card. I mean, the sooner that maybe you can try to force Usyk to actually fight him because Yeah, he deserves the shot. Like he's knocking out prospects. He's knocking out boogeyman. Like he's next. He is next up to bat. Because we definitely want Usyk. Usyk definitely.
Usyk not fighting him. Get real. He not fighting him.
Dude, who else he gonna fight if he trying to stick around for 2 or 3 more fights, bro?
He gonna fight. He gonna fight Wilder, get money, and ride off into the sunset. He not fighting
Nah,
these
he
guys.
gonna fight again after Wilder. Wilder is not gonna be this nigga's final fight. Like,
Right.
if he sticks around for after, like, he's definitely like this isn't a Canelo Crawford thing.
Maybe he'll fight Wardley.
Okay, if he fights Wardley, I ain't even mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but like I said before, like, damn, fuck. Do you say Wardley 3 times and this nigga pop up? The fuck,
right? Yo, what up?
Wardley. But yeah, shout out to this nigga. He can introduce himself. I'm gonna cut off what I'm saying. Hey, pilot, what it do?
Was I was kind of listening halfway through on my way home, but I heard about the Caballero Nibba fight, early stoppage, but he was laboring, whatever, with German shit. But I missed about Wardley. Are you talking about prospective heavyweight matchups? Is that what you're talking about?
I was basically saying, like, because
Wardley needs an American fight. Wardley needs an American fight, and he needs big fights. But I don't think Usyk's gonna fight him. I'm be honest with you. I'm be completely honest with you.
I don't see Usyk.
He's saying Usyk going to retire after Wilder, and I'm saying
Not retire after Wilder, but like not really retire after, not necessarily retire after Wilder. But I don't see him taking these tough fights like that.
Yeah. Because you only said he had a couple fights.
Look, y'all mistaking Usyk for Crawford.
No, Usyk already after Usyk knocked out the ball.
He wants the big money fights. He wants these big money fights.
After Usyk,
Dude, but that's the thing. All these fights are big money fights at heavyweight.
After Usyk knocked out Dubois, he mentioned Fury and Joshua. That's all he mentioned because he wants
which is bullshit.
Dude, Joshua ain't happening. Look,
he's not.
Joshua not happening for another year. That's done. Joshua,
honestly,
there's no slight to Joshua.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Considering what he's been through recently, I'm not counting on him to ever fight again until he actually fights again. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
so
we good. Like the Fury fight, bro. Nobody wants to see the goddamn.
I don't want to see that shit a third time. God damn it! No.
Great fight. Like, come on. Like, we don't need this. So you got Wardley, you got Moses, and you got Caballero. Like. All of those are big fights at heavyweight, honestly.
But for him, big fights, monetarily speaking, it might not be worth it. It might not be worth it for Usyk. That's all.
Look, we're talking about Usyk, not Crawford. Usyk could go for that smoke. He and Hard. I don't know, man. These niggas ain't really. He gonna do it.
I mean, he already dropped the belt.
He's gonna fight at least one of them niggas.
He already dropped the belt for Wardley, so I don't know how you acting like he's I mean, he already dropped the belt not to fight Wardley.
All I'm saying, you came into the part where I was saying, if he fights, if after Wilder he continues to stick around, he gotta fight at least one of the 3: Moses, Caballero, or Wardley.
Wardley will get the shot.
All I'm saying, he fight one of those 3 is cool because that's basically saying, like, look, I fought all the names, I fought all the greats of my era or whatever, and I even fought the upcoming next niggas who had smoke. I even fought a nigga who got better after I beat him. He went on a redemption tour and proved everybody wrong. Like, nigga, like, but he has to fight one of these young dudes. Like, at least one.
Yeah, because
and I think he will.
Yeah, I have no interest in a Fury or Joshua third fight, like, because he beat them clearly.
Nobody does. Literally, nobody does.
He's like, y'all just trying to y'all trying to get this nigga free wins or some shit.
Yeah.
like what are we doing? Like, no.
And nobody even really. I mean, people begrudgingly accepted Fury and Usyk for undisputed. Motherfuckers not like that was always the worst case scenario. We got that twice. We don't need it a third time.
Like, come on, like, and it's like there wasn't enough like knockdowns or dramatic shit to where like we'll kind of like let it go like Wilder Fury 3 was.
Well, no, I mean the Usyk Joshua fights 1 and 2 were pretty good. Like they were on point.
Yeah, I'm saying, but like Fury, like Fury and Wilder, like they was dramatic.
Well, not
like,
the second fight, not the
Yeah, with Fury and Usyk, you had literally one dramatic round, and that was it.
Out of 24 rounds, whereas the Wilder fight, even though the second Wilder fight was a domination, it was still dramatic because like 99.9 people didn't think that would happen. And then the armor and all the controversy, Mark Breland, like it was enough shit happening in both of those fights where even though we was like, yeah, we don't need to see a third one, we got it and we're like, hi. Then it was like after the first round, we was like, oh, all right, fuck it. Like it's here now, right? Fury and Usyk don't have that.
No, not at all.
I'll watch Joshua and Usyk fight again before I would want to see Fury and Usyk.
Yeah, facts.
I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't give a single solitary fuck if Fury doesn't fight again. Just being honest.
Yeah. I mean, now you see.
Now you see.
Oh, go ahead, Pilot.
I'm saying real quick, they announced Brandon Moore as a prospective opponent for Fury. Like, come on, be fucking real, Brandon Moore.
Yeah, I'm not Fury. Like I said, Fury, he's because I know he basically is coming back because he always pulls this. I'm gonna retire. Like, dude needs to stay retired if he's gonna. I mean.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He pulls these stunts like nobody believes you anymore, even when you do it. Nobody believes you.
Yeah, like now you're going there. You're trying to be like Rocky. You think you're some sort of mountain man going up hills and shit. I don't give a shit. Like if you're gonna come back, fight somebody serious. Shit, fight Caballero if you're really serious about that shit. I'm not.
He's not. Spoiler alert. He's not.
Yeah.
He just want the paydays, and it's like, bro, like.
And he's still fucking rich. Like that dude is rich as fuck. He doesn't.
Yeah, like what are y'all doing with y'all fucking money, bro? Like y'all are like paid 17 times over and shit.
Yeah, you might get a card here and there, a quote unquote big turkey card, but I feel like with the Zuffa TKO shit, them paydays ain't gonna be hitting like ain't gonna be as plentiful as it was in the past. I felt like.
Yeah, well, I mean, but
Fury's gonna have to go back to damn fighting more often now.
I mean, Fury's kind of different because Fury. I mean, there's the wrestling and stuff like that. Like Fury actually has, like, he has other ways he can make big money, which is rare for a boxer. That's why. I mean, if you ever see, you ever watch his fucking reality show? That motherfucker is filthy fucking rich. That motherfucker has a whole goddamn estate.
Wait, he has a reality show? The fuck? I don't.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Like I remember I talked about it before.
Yeah.
He got like two random shows on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've watched a single minute of that shit. Ugh.
His reality show, it really highlights his mental illness. Like, bro is fucked. Like he has issues. He has some serious problems. But he
made it to like multi-millionaire status. So I mean, he did something right there, man.
Yeah, but he's like I said, he's there, and he's also, but like I said, you see the Fury stuff, and you also see like his issues, like because he has a lot of them. They're on display in that show, but it's entertaining for what it's worth. So,
I bet it's entertaining. It's damn a giant nigga crashing on and just doing random fuck shit, nigga. Like,
yeah, basically, or when he has like his mental, yeah, basically.
Like, would it even like that show would not even be interested if it was a regular like 5'8" size nigga like with the same shit going on? Like,
right? Probably
that's just only interested if it's like a giant nigga or some midget nigga just fucking shit up. Like, damn it, like.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say this, as it says, as encompassing, the heavyweights. Like I said, heavyweights is a really fucking great. Like, there's actually motion in this fucking division. There's actually shit going on in this division. Like, it just needs an American presence. It needs more American presence.
I feel like that American presence is coming. Like, like it's gonna crack. It may crack the surface this year.
Yeah,
like somebody's gonna just get the attention or get that. Like, hold on, what do we have here? Like the Street Fighter new challenger music,
right? Yeah, like because heavyweight is a really quality division right now. But yeah, if it had the American presence right now, then I think it would definitely help the overall heavyweights kind of get the exposure that they need.
Well, the opportunity is there, and the throne is for the taking. It's wide open over here. So
Yeah,
It is though, but we just need to get heavyweights that can actually fight. They're not getting upset. Like, I mean, I'm not saying Kaniba's not one of those heavyweights, but we can't get like the Michael Coffeys and shit. They get built up, then they're getting all of a sudden they're getting upset, and they're basically
we losing recipes, man. These niggas ain't got the skills for this. Like,
Richard Torres got to show and prove. That's it. It's enough of the what could he be? No, let's see it.
yeah, it's about time he had like a notable fight by now.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm tired of him being a prospect now with his damn 1970s fucking porno mustache and shit. Like nigga.
I mean, dude's supposed to. They're trying to see. I think make a fight with Frank Sanchez because I think it's going to purse bid. So, I mean,
and I feel like that shouldn't even be that difficult to make. Like Frank Sanchez ain't on nothing recently. Like.
Yeah, but apparently they couldn't come to an agreement, so they're someone's going to pay for it. I don't know if it's going to be Top Rank, or I don't even know who the fuck Frank Sanchez is even signed to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't make this fight. Y'all need that for a purse bid. Like, gee.
Yeah, no,
but not these sorry ass heavyweights, man. Jeez.
But Caballero though, like he's up there, yo. So yeah, definitely that was a great fucking performance. And Kaniba, all he could do because he's young. He just has to kind of work on his cardio a little bit,
Go back to the booth, write some bars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Listen to Infinite.
He was a prospect. Top Rank probably didn't really fully 100% back because, they fed him to Caballero. But you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, they had to because Top Rank doesn't have a TV deal, and you got to keep your fighters busy.
But I mean, they're prolonging the Torres shit. They clearly.
And then probably too, Germany, for all its nonsense, they do pay their fighters well. So Top Rank probably got a cut of whatever it is.
Yeah, but once again, that's all the nonsense that comes with it.
Exactly.
Hey, the game is the game, cuz.
The game is the game.
I mean, the game is the game, but then when you're the one getting played, then it's I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's when it evolves into, hey, nigga, you better win the fight.
Exactly.
Like the game is the game, man. It's like that one nigga on Epo who was damn headbutting the prospect and fighting dirty because the manager told him before the fight, hey man, you want a 2-fight losing streak. If you don't fucking beat this prospect kid here, we gonna drop you. And dude is like, fuck, I got bills to pay. Like, that nigga just start fighting dirty and getting away with it. Like, nigga, you do what you gotta do, nigga. Like,
or in boxing, in more boxing terms, like live boxing terms, like my favorite example of that was Brewster and Krasnicki. That's the ultimate in terms of, they set Brewster up like, look, because Don King was like, look here, bro, you're fighting in Germany, you got to fight this German kid, and him and King and Solin or whatever, man. That Brewster was not supposed to leave with his belt. He was not supposed to leave Germany with his belt.
Yeah, he was set up to fail.
Yeah, it took forever for them to stop that fight. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, because Krasnicki, I'm not saying Krasnicki wasn't a decent boxer, but basically, he was actually trying to fight. The referee was like, every time he go down, the referee is like giving him timeouts and helping him up and shit like that. I've never seen that.
Yes.
Because I remember I had to watch that shit on the stream because no US, because Showtime wouldn't air it or anything like that. I had to watch that shit on the stream to watch that shit.
They aired them highlights the next week though.
Yeah, and it was bad too because Brewster had to had to get to the point where once Krasnicki started wearing down, Brewster was like trying to kill the dude. Like he had to. Like Brewster
was cracking him with like hellacious shots.
Yeah, like Brewster was landing like left foot styles coming way from the back and having this dude's head on a swivel. Like he was trying to kill this dude.
That nigga trying to end white supremacy with some of them hooks. Like,
yeah, and fucking dudes, the referee wouldn't stop after Krasnicki refused to fight because he was taking so much, because he was taking shots that was like he was done. Because he was like, yeah, if he kept on hitting him, he was going to kill the guy. And Krasnicki he quit. He had to quit. And you can see fucking Don King and all of them. You could tell they were not happy seeing that motherfucker win that fight.
That's how hard you gotta go with it though.
Yeah, like
another one, that Kirkland Glenn Tapia.
Yeah, that one is yeah. That's
Kirkland was brought in to lose, nigga. Like,
yeah, he was definitely brought in to lose.
He turned that fight around after the second round.
Yeah, and then pretty much
landed a Killer Instinct combo at the end, nigga.
Yeah, and made Tapia a has-been.
Rats. Damn near knocked over Smoker.
God, yeah, I still remember because, like I said, because I didn't watch the fight live because I had my Christmas party and I got absolutely fucking trashed. So like I eventually made it back when me and my ex made it back to our room. Like I passed out, and then in the morning with a hangover. Luckily, the hotel room we had HBO on there, so and they were showing the morning replay, and I'm over there getting hyped watching the damn fight with a hangover. Like my head was thumping, but I had to watch this damn. I had to watch this damn fight.
Okay, so you knew how Glenn Tapia was feeling then, nigga.
Yeah, like your
head was thumping.
Yeah, and I was like, woo! And then of course once fucking Rigo and Becco came on, then I properly went and got myself like water and aspirin and shit like that. I was good.
I took a good sleep after that too.
Yeah, exactly though. But yeah, man. Sometimes
Rigo fights could do that, nigga. Unless they're in Japan, then it's different.
Yeah, of course. They're in Japan. Then Rigo is like
he give you the anime style fights. Then he go in life or death and shit.
Yeah, so fucking weird. But anyway, yes. Go to the other fight. The other fight, which gave us undoubtedly our first fight of the year candidate, and unfortunately, you almost wish that the promotion almost like it was able to kind of
promote.
Promote exactly, because the only time I saw any promotion for it was on fucking YouTube. No, excuse me. It was not even YouTube. It was Instagram, because Fresh Promotions, which was the promoter, they were playing the same fucking trailer over and over again. It was in the fucking loop, and I was just like, "Geez, they don't even have this on Twitter. They don't have this on nothing." So I don't even think Fresh Promotions even has a Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they do.
You probably never see Fresh Promotions again. That was probably a one and done. That was probably one. Like I doubt we ever. It's one of those.
Obviously, this fight came to pass with Matias and Dalton Smith. It only came to pass because after Matias won the title, fucking Turkey got into the ring and was like, okay, get Dalton in there. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But for whatever fucking reason, Turkey or Matchroom didn't win that bid. They got outbid, and I think this was kind of unexpected because I think Matchroom bid like 1.7, and then Fresh Promotions bid 1.9. So a fight that was potentially taken away from the YouTubes and the zones.
These niggas were cheap, dog. Let's just be honest. They could have dropped $2 million for that fight.
You know what? And you're right. You're right. But like I said, they were probably
taking the fight to just be cheap on. Nigga.
But there's also a thing too, because sometimes you just don't know who's gonna be bidding too. Like when they throw in bids, it's not like they know each other's bids. Like they just put in the bids and like I don't think they expected Matias promoter to actually to bid this 1.9 million, bro. Like that was unexpected shit. But regardless of that,
I mean that was the highest bet under $2 million. That's what they should have bet. Because I would have looked at it like this. Whoever wins that needed to pay at least $2 million.
You're not lying. Like I get that, but but I think, but like I said, I'm just thinking that the Matchroom was probably just thinking something different. It was just like, oh, okay, I don't think anyone's gonna be bidding on this fight. They got
arrogant.
Yeah, and then they got outbid. It's not the first time that Matchroom lost a fight to an unknown like this. It's unfortunate, but it happens. But then all of a sudden now it's like, you got the Barclays for this fight, which deserved it, but then you're putting this on regular pay-per-view for $54.99, like, and on top of that, the undercard's not really the best, although truthfully, the undercard actually turned out to be pretty damn good after that, though. But it didn't have a selling point outside of the main event, which everyone knew was a quality fight.
Yep.
But yeah, that fight though, it really, like, you could tell they papered the crowd. Like Kingpin was like in the mood. He could have went up into Barclays and he could have, like I said, he could have sat in the front row and just chilled, and he could have relaxed like he lived there. Like that's how that shit was. Like, I'm pretty sure that shit was
that shit had phases though. I ain't gonna lie. For $15, you might have got you could have got a good little night of boxing. $15-$20 type ticket type shit.
Yeah, it was, and you could tell because on TV, obviously you can tell that it was they had a lot. The cameras kind of made sure they kind of focused in like the 100 level seats, to make where there was actually still people, like, because you could tell that some of the parts of the arena was still blacked out. So, it was lively for better or for worse though, and Matias and Dalton, yeah, fucking slugfest. It was like from the get-go, it was like there's like, okay, they knew what the assignment was. Dalton knew what the fucking assignment was, and they let them hands fly. Like, that's like it quality fucking fight though. But Dalton was kind of pissing me off early though, because he would do this and then he would hold. Like,
yeah, his holding was fucking driving me crazy.
It was smart though. He had to. He couldn't let Matias.
It was dude.
No, it worked.
It was much. Like the ref. If the ref would have took a point,
no. Definitely annoying for sure.
If the ref would have took a point, he would have been like nobody would have complained.
But whatever. But in order to win the fight, you gotta do what you gotta do, and he couldn't let Matias.
That's true.
He couldn't let Matias get that relentless pressure off because it was looking kind of grim for a second for Dalton. Like, I know. Spoiler: Dalton wins, but it looked a little. It looked like, okay. A lot of people thought he was about to get stopped. It's gonna be the typical Matias gets the pressure.
It didn't look like that, man. Like, you sound like Dan Raphael with your fucking. He was breaking Dalton down, like.
No, that fat Dan.
Ain't nobody was breaking shit down in that fucking fight.
No, but it was like Paul was tapping the glass. It was like it looked grim for a second, but obviously those right hands,
bro.
It did for a split second. It looked like it was.
The pressure was getting to dude. I'll give you that. Yeah. But it didn't look like Matias was on his way to win on some certain shit. Hell no.
It wasn't for certain though, but Matias put trademarks on Dalton. Like, if you see Dalton's pictures after the fight, like he got touched.
Matias was surging. It's like okay.
That's what it looked like, the usual Matias fight where he was getting hands put on him the first couple of rounds, and then the middle of the rounds he was starting to put his foot in his ass, and then the script flipped.
But see, those other fights are different. Like, those niggas kind of give up when Matias starts surging.
But Dalton was standing in the. Dalton wasn't letting Matias.
Dalton never gave up.
He wasn't letting Matias do the pressure. Matias was trying it, but he was standing his ground or kind of just making sure Matias just wasn't swarming him. Because
nigga was spamming the fucking right hand because he saw it buzz Matias a couple of times in the first round.
In the first round, the right hand was, and I was like, damn, that right might be the undoing of Matias. And thank God,
all it was this.
Thank God it was.
The first round, Dalton won. Mm-hmm. He outworked him and he buzzed him a couple times with the right hand. Second round, Matias started getting into the fight, but Dalton was still going at it hard. Right. Third round, Matias took it. And now it kind of looked like
what it usually looks like.
It was getting to where Matias' pressure was getting to Dalton. Dalton was moving around a little more, but he was still spamming the right hand. He never gave up on that. It just
No, he did not.
he was just fucking like you just seen like he was. It was. I don't know if it looked desperate or he was just like fuck it, like I know it's gonna land, but he never gave up. Fourth round, they're going back and forth now.
That was a hell of a round.
Matias, yeah, hell of a round. But Matias seemed like he still was getting the better of it by maybe a punch or two. Like Dalton's punches seemed bigger, but Matias' punches were coming off like quicker.
More often.
Yeah. So, and then the fifth round came, and right now you could say Matias had the ebb going his way. The momentum was in his favor, but nothing was certain.
Mm-hmm.
And then the right.
But then the right, like he caught him, and then he just started spamming them shits. And as soon as I seen when that nigga head did that little
bobblehead action,
that bobble shit,
yeah.
I knew it was over. I knew it was over because
Puerto Rican man in the pitch.
yeah. That fucking Tito did that wobble before.
I've been the detractor of Matias on here. That wasn't, to me, it wasn't an early stoppage.
No, of course not. No, it was definitely not.
No,
like
people were complaining. People were trying to, hitch in.
People were complaining though. He ain't lying.
Yeah, and I get it because, like I said, Matias. I mean, some people, if you're thinking that's early, I mean, again, like Matias, for all his faults, I know like the Austrian shit run people the long way. Even though dude did test under the limit, because I mean, unfortunately, Austrian does have an allowable limit, and he happened to test underneath it, which is. Again, that's amazing because usually Austrian is like you either go hard or you don't go at all. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm actually surprised that he tested underneath that. But yeah, I know some people wanted it to continue because they probably wanted Matias to get his ass whooped, and then, but he wasn't
enough.
Yeah, like what do you do? Like Matias was bobbleheaded for at least 3 of those rounds. Like them right hands, like Dalton Smith punches pretty fucking hard. Like I don't know what niggas was trying to do. Like
and he couldn't miss. Like look, bro. Matias don't move his head at all. Yeah, so even if you're tired and you close your eyes and just say "fuck it," you have a 50% chance of landing.
But but I wasn't. Maybe I don't know what it is. Maybe Matias met his peak, or But it feels like even though he's not the hardest puncher, I know it's accumulation. It feels like he wasn't punching as hard. I don't know. It just didn't seem like from Matias, or maybe Dalton just had the eye on the prize, but it didn't seem like as destructive as it usually is.
No, Dalton had a fucking chin, nigga.
Yeah, no, Dalton had a chin, but like I said, if you see the pictures of them in the hospital, Dalton got fucked up. He don't get it wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like Matias was still punching, but Dalton just had a chin and a lot of grit. Like he was on a mission, and he was lucky that he had a big enough punch to stop Matias before Matias's engine started really going and doing what.
But that's the thing. It's like even when Matias' engine was going, it's just he couldn't avoid the fucking right hand. It's like a little kid figuring out what move could beat you, and he just starts spamming that shit.
Basically, Matias was the fucking car in Grand Theft Auto that just keeps crashing into everybody, and eventually his shit lit on fire and the car blew up.
Exactly.
Pretty much, it already hit 2 people in the first round. But yeah, man, look, this is the difference between defense and defense.
Right.
Matias, if he just learned to fucking move his head after his punches, and just there's none of that. He's not even parrying. He's not even trying to catch punches. He just gets in front of you. His hands are up and he just throws. Sometimes he even drops his hands when he throws.
Right.
So it's like, bro, if somebody just dialed in on you, they're gonna fucking you're invigorating people when they know. When a nigga know he could land this best punch or his special move on you repeatedly, it's like you're invigorating them. No matter how much you think you're overwhelming them,
Mm-hmm.
they're not bowing out yet because they feel like they have a chance because for whatever reason, you're still getting hit with their best shit.
Right, and with Matias though, like Matias has faced some punches and he's walked through punches though. But rule of thumb says if you're doing that, over and over again, eventually some shit will catch up to you, and you get what you go. Dalton Smith though, I mean, but Puello was probably the only non-puncher he faced, and
Puello was working him too.
Puello was kind of working, but if Puello didn't have a big punch to really put him down, which was just.
But see, this is the thing, like Puello was still throwing and like I still thought Puello lost, but it was like a 115, 113 hard Oscar Valdez type of loss.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, type of win where that win stays with you.
Right.
But we knew Matias' defense wasn't good. He don't move his head. I never understood the hype from him. I know he's fun. He's a fun fighter, and
because despite all that, he was still beating the shit out of niggas.
He was getting stoppages.
I mean, you have to understand, he killed somebody.
His defense worse than Hurd.
I watched that. I watched when he killed Maxim Dershidev.
Yeah, we definitely did a cast on that. Like it was a whole fucked up evening.
It was
like what went down. Like he killed the guy, and then the Deshev was on the fucking stretcher, and the dirty cameras is showing his.
They were showing them puking and shit. Yeah, they were showing up and shit. Yeah.
Like his last moments was literally.
But I'm just saying, there's like certain sub fans that like will hate on Devin Haney and Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, but would be dick riding Matias when Matias is older, clearly not as good, and hasn't beat anybody worth the shit. I'm sorry, I don't know. I just never.
He's beating decent guys. It's just look, man. You got to understand the era we have. The boxing superstars we have now, or the boxing stars, they're not synonymous with the action stars like they used to be back in the day.
Exactly. That's the big thing.
Yeah,
like a prime Shane Mosley was a star,
superstar. Yeah, Tito Trinidad.
He was a star, superstar, whatever. But he was one of the top action fighters,
and he was pound for pound type shit. Yeah, different.
Like Sugar Ray Leonard, Roy, like all these niggas you could name, they were still the top action fighters. You didn't have that big contrast the way you have it now, where
everybody trying to be a fake Floyd and everybody trying to be a fake Floyd and worry about not getting dropped or hit.
Yeah, you either have like Alex Saucedo on one extreme, and the other extreme is goddamn Miguel Vasquez or some shit. Like, so it's like we got to choose between one extreme and the other. Like, whereas before, the skilled boxing guys, they knew how to get dirty and give you a good fight. Even Mayweather had more action fights than a lot of these niggas.
Yeah, that's also fun.
And niggas used to bitch about him, and he's had some fucking boring fights, like shit. But let's keep it real, like.
Yeah, well, before Pretty Boy, but I mean, when he was Money, a lot of his fights.
Now, even dude, Money, Cotto fight.
I love the Cotto fight. No, his Cotto fight, one of my favorites. I'm just saying, for the most part, it was when he was in his lower weights, when his hands weren't fucking.
Yeah,
but still. Yeah, I mean, Matias, like I said, I mean, number one, he's Rican, so he's like, he has to, because Puerto Ricans been needed the attention. Like, he was walking through shots. He killed somebody in the ring. He was upsetting people. Like, I still remember that whole Malik Hawkins shit on Showbox. Like, he was he beat the shit out of that dude.
That was brutal. That was brutal. He made that dude.
That was an upset because
the thing is, he made his name, like, he didn't really have the best platform when he was surging.
He made his name being the prospect upsetter, basically.
Yeah, he was beating the shit out of all these guys that you expected to turn into something, and then he turned him into something else.
Yeah.
So you can't just say, you can't rewrite history and be like, hey, Matias, I don't see what the hype was, or he was never that good.
I understand it. I just thought the list of names he beat was.
You just don't like him. You just don't like his style. I get it. It's fine, and that's fine.
But King P, peep this though. Like, for whatever reason, none of this was a problem with Tim Tszyu.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Tszyu was.
And he found his
or,
day in court.
or Jared Hurd.
Or her.
Yeah, yeah. And I know with Hurd, I remember I called that shit out like over and over again. He's Hurd is taking punches. Hurd is taking punches. Like even more than probably Tim Tszyu was taking. Like Hurd is taking punches.
All of these niggas end up taking, like, they accumulate the shots. Like let's be honest. Like Matias punch resistance wasn't at 100% going into this fight. It was more like 90 or some shit.
Right.
But
He's sturdy
it's
enough, boss.
defense more than anything. Like he takes the punches clean.
Do you think it's over for him, or do you think he should go to 147, or do you think it's kind of pretty much a wrap? Like
I don't think it's a wrap for him. I
mean, once you get cracked, it gets easier to get cracked again. Pause.
And remember, his defense. It's like this is the thing. He's not making niggas, like, he didn't make Dalton work for them. Like, Dalton worked for the shots, but it was more Dalton having grit than anything. Like it's a pinata that you're not even blindfolded for, nigga. Like, you're just gonna
33.
He made them work in the sense that they had to fight through what he was bringing to them, but he wasn't hard to find.
But he's like 33,
Exactly.
34. He's a finished product. I just think he's gonna get brutally knocked out again before it's over.
It's like I said, even with getting the knockout for Dalton, Dalton still got touched up. Like, people, like, not everyone has a Dalton Smith chin or whip.
Dalton looks like shit. If you see, he looks like shit after that fight.
No, Dalton had to go through the fire. Shout out Dalton. I've been a fan of, I even thought he spoiled on the Vine for a bit. I always fuck with out of the UK blokes. Dalton was a guy I thought had.
Dalton has always been a tough guy, but but like I said,
he kind of spoiled on the Vine a bit though. He kind of like had some boring performances and shit. A couple of. But
like I say this, like Matias.
He had the best one when it counted though.
When it counted.
Yeah, no, like Matias. Obviously, probably might need a little soft touch just to kind of gauge. Now, the soft touch, if he faces a soft touch and the soft touch puts his foot in his ass, then maybe it's probably time. Like, dude's probably starting to decline though. But like I said, rule of thumb, like if you're facing all these punches, you're taking all these punches head up, flush, not moving your head. Like eventually, shit's gonna add up, and and like I said, someone eventually is gonna have the power to put you down.
If you don't move your head, somebody's gonna move it for you.
Exactly.
So it moves off your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you start chipping away, man. Like, remember, and the thing is, it's worse when you're taking the punches flush all the time. Like, you're not taking like 80% of them or 70%. Like, it's hitting gloves or it's going through the glove here, or it's like, are you turning your head? Are you dipping? And this nigga's literally hitting it, like getting hit like boom, like clean, like,
yeah, like right on the chin type of shit. So it's
yes, the whole fist. Like, honestly, you know who he was reminding me of when he was getting tagged?
Who?
Chris Colbert.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like,
I get what you're saying. I mean, Colbert's that's a whole different level of what Colbert does. Because
yeah, but I don't know, maybe it's the haircut, but when he did the thing like this, I was like, damn, that's that. What's that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's like,
when he points it.
That's the Colbert. That's the Colbert.
Who do you think Dalton? How do you think Dalton stacks up at the 140 division now that he's a champion? Like, we got.
He got a chance against anybody. Real shit.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. Like, he doesn't lack for skill, doesn't lack for punch. Like,
watch Hitchens try to unify with him, and it'd be a cherry gone bag. Hitchens, because Hitchens was trying to. I will say Hitchens did not want to fight
cherry gone bag.
Yeah, it's sad though because Hitchens is a capable boxer, but dude likes people to take his work before he goes after them.
I just saw a clip earlier of him. I don't know if y'all saw it, but talking about how like he'd fight anybody in 140 except with Matias, because and he tried to use the IBF.
Yeah, that was a big deal. Like,
yeah. But it, resurfaced. But I'm just saying, like, it's just funny. Now I bet you he'll try to make a fight with Dalton, type shit, because Dalton isn't Subriel. I don't know. It's kind of.
I mean, he did that with Pero and Matias.
Yeah.
He fought Pero.
He did that with
Yeah,
Pero.
he did. Yeah, like yeah.
So that's that shit. He's like, well, if I beat the nigga who beat the nigga, y'all said I was ducking. Was I really ducking? But it's like, it's not the same because. Like, it ain't the same level of threat because it's just not the same.
And we saw you against Limo's pressure. We saw you against Limo's pressure. And
yeah, like Limo's put his ass.
Yeah, like you ain't try to run that back.
No, I mean basically, Keyshawn had to take your work. Keyshawn had to be the one to like, okay, look, I'm gonna knock this dude out in 2 rounds, and I'm gonna,
destroy the bigger version too.
Exactly. So it makes you
with less of the struggle, like nigga. No. And I seen the tweets, like, and I'll be honest, I'm gonna say this like real shit, like, there's a lot of boxers out there right now that they can run their mouth and say shit, and it's like, whatever, like, just shut the fuck up, like just. Devin Haney's one of the few where if he says somebody's ducking, I'm obliged to just kind of fall back and say, hey, he know what he's talking about. Because whatever you say about this kid, he don't really, he goes for the smoke. You could criticize how he looks against the smoke.
He does go for it. Yeah.
He does go for it. And honestly, that says a lot for the character and just him alone, because that shit he said about fucking Hitchens, talking about like where Hitchens was like, we was trying to get like, 3 M's or like 2.5 for the Keyshawn Davis fight. Mm-hmm. But they offer 1.5, but they wouldn't go above 2 mil. So, we took the Duarte fight, and I think that's for $700K. and then, I don't know, y'all ain't see the tweets?
I saw the tweets, nigga. I saw them. Like,
and Devin Haney's like, well, damn, y'all hear this, right? Like, that sounded like a duck to me.
Yeah, but
honestly, like, a lot of fans were saying, who the fuck is Richardson Hitchens to scoff at 2 mil for Keyshawn Davis? Like, we're in a point of the sport where a nigga who gets no buzz, no hype, no motion for his fights, boring ass performances, he don't sell out hometown, no extra acclaim, he just undefeated world champion, he has a good jab. And that nigga could just say, you know what? 2 mil against a nigga who we thought might have next ain't enough.
And he already said, and I think he said in an interview recently too, I need my work paid. That's just duck talk for pay me a lot for somebody that I might lose to. That's all he said.
He needs his what paid?
No, he just said he basically said he needs a big payday to fight names like Keyshawn and like things like that. I'm like,
this nigga, how many fights this nigga got? He ain't even been around long enough. Like what you like?
And the funny thing is too is like now this Duarte fight. Duarte is probably is not a fight that can be all wrong because Duarte has a chin.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's a good. No, don't get me wrong now.
It's a good fight. It's a good
fight. I fucks with the fight. Duarte could fucking he goes.
Duarte's pressure might be bad for Hitchens. I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
and he has pop on his punches. He's not one of those volume aggressive guys who can't punch. Mm-hmm. And he throws a lot of hooks, and it's hard to deter him. Mm-hmm. He basically had Ryan Garcia out of it before Ryan Garcia. I don't like to say lucky.
He don't love him.
But he remembered who he was for a split second. Like
yeah. Ryan was very lucky that his left hook is kind of high powered, and it was enough to crack Duarte.
Because when I say that nigga was looking worried and he was having that Campbell look again, then but my whole thing is this. to take $700K, if that's whatever it is, if that's what he's getting paid, probably is. To take $700K for a guy like Duarte, who is dangerous and who already has a bad style for you, in order not to fight a Keyshawn Davis as the co-main in a New York pay-per-view with two of the biggest young stars, and you fighting a nigga who people say who was supposed to have next. I ain't gonna lie, man. We not like, I feel like we do Winky right a disservice if we call it, if we bring his name up in this era. Like, this new era is something else.
I mean, the only way that Hitchens can kind of get off this is he stops Duarte and he stops Duarte early. Now, if he does that, then it's like, hey, okay, like maybe he knows,
Yeah, but what's the fucking like? When you pull up the odds for that fight, when we do that fight, that shit's probably gonna be Hitchens KO plus 950. Like, what are the fucking odds on that, my nigga?
Yeah, I mean, it would be something too, but yeah, like Hitchens, like I like Hitchens as a fighter. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just tired of him. I'm just tired of someone taking his work, and then after that, he's like, okay, wait a minute, someone took my work, so I can do it now.
Or this. I'ma fuck you up when we get in the ring, and then fight with like you're fucking punching with napkins.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, I'm gonna jab all night, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. If this, because this is I know Amanda Serrano technically set off the new year, but it felt like this was a new year for boxing, like weekend, like.
Yeah, it was, and like I said, just that Matthias Smith card, like there was a round of the year, there was a KO of the year on that shit. Like, those are all true.
After that in one fight, let alone spread out through the card. So yeah, I feel you. Like,
yeah, like I mean, especially that KO of the year. It's rare you see someone get hit with a soul clap like that, and they go down face first like that, like they ain't moving type shit. Like Pedro Campa, you might need to retire now because you can't be getting knocked out like that. Like it's the thing to do. No, but yeah,
but all I'm saying is this: like, the tone has kind of been set this last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have any like mistakes or tendencies that you've been having for a while, and you bring it into 2026, boxing gods are here to judge you. And mid-tiers face judgment. He was judged.
He sure as hell was, man. And like I said,
honestly, I feel like Hitchens, he might get judged. Like, if there was a style and a person to do it, Duarte's that guy. And it might be a case of overestimating your own worth.
Mm-hmm.
Because, which one of you light-skinned niggas said something? He needs to KO him early or something? Oh, that was
no, I said that, but I'm not light-skinned.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Don't make me remember what you said earlier. But yo, so literally Hitchens would have to pitch a shutout where he goes about his boring business as usual, or he would have to KO dude. It could be in a slugfest, or it could be a shootout, but he would have to stop dude in order for like his name to just remain the same or just still be solid in boxing. Because if he goes life and death, has a fight of the year, or gets a gift, it's gonna really hurt his value. And niggas is gonna be kicking himself that he didn't take that $2 million.
Right, because I mean, he has a hard time getting people to fight him, not because he's like, he's overly difficult, but yeah, he doesn't have a lot of value to a lot of people. That even that they're willing to forgo their Mandos, except for the Matthias one. Matthias was his man though, and he flat
But then
out.
he ducked that. Like, let's
He
call it
ducked
what it was. He ducked Matias.
Yeah, Matias wanted smoking. He didn't. He clearly didn't. So it's like,
Yeah, but like Devin Haney said, like this nigga calls out all the big names, and then he ends up fighting Oscar Duarte, who, like I'm saying, like I'm a boxing fan. Like I like to see guys like Duarte get those shots. You know, they make the sport go. But when you know you could have had a bigger fight than that, and a guy like Duarte, he's gonna eventually get his big fight. Again, because he had a Ryan Garcia fight.
Yeah.
He's gonna eventually get his shot, but goddamn, Hitchens, like when you gonna get your big fight, when you gonna step up for it?
Yeah.
Hitchens be content calling these niggas out, but he seems like he don't want the smoke. I mean, he can kind of. I mean, some you can just tell. I mean, yeah, I know it's just Twitter. We're kind of overanalyzing it, but some
he don't believe in himself like that, bro.
You can just tell sometimes, though. That's all. You can just tell sometimes.
Yeah. He like the Lucian Bute of like this era. I don't know, man. I ain't got no hate on nobody, like, but it just seemed like I don't know, like maybe he don't really believe he's that nigga. Like he don't believe in like he's that good. Like he may think he's very good, but when you see guys like his contemporaries, you see Tank, you see Shakur, you see Special. And then with Haney, if you don't see Haney as Special, he got the mentality and character of Special. So it still equates to Special, but
right.
Hitchens. And then with Teofimo, with his little racist ass, you see his talent, you see Special, you can't front on it.
He's had special performances. I mean, yeah, we can't.
Yeah. But Richardson, Hitchens, like you kind of you want to throw him in that name, but he's not like the Super Six. He's not like Darrell. He's not like Ward. He's not like same thing with these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like yeah, he deserves some mention, but he's in the back somewhere. like he's a nigga. Like if you working at Foot Locker and your man's comes in like for sneakers, it's like if he asks like if you say you got one in the back, like you really do for that nigga.
Right.
But if Hitchens come in and he say, yo, man, I know y'all got one in the back. You just be like, nah, man, I don't. Or you just go in the back and you just play like, you on your phone and shit for 2 minutes and then you be like, yeah, nigga, we ain't got no more. Like, that's how you treating this nigga. Because it's like, I don't know, man. Like, he don't want the smoke. Like, Devin Haney called it out. And it's like, I can't disagree with it. I cannot disagree. Like sometimes you got to take a dangerous fight every now and then. Like fuck. Like this nigga, like, you see how Boots is like only has like a couple opponents to choose from. Right. A nigga like Hitchens got like 20 and we can't get one.
You can't get one, yeah. It's like, I mean, yeah, but as the Bucks said, dude just be riding waves. Like Dalton is the wave right now, so he's talking. So yeah, I could face Dalton. I can face, I can beat Dalton. Well, I don't want to face Dalton. I want Devin Haney.
Keep the white boys away from Matias, but like keep them away from it. Like, but keep Hitchens away from them though.
Exactly. Oh man.
But yeah, I'll watch it if they fight though, bro. I'll watch it.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Because like I said, 140 needs to be. They need to mix it up, and like I said, the champions need to kind of get on. Get the thing like. If more champions had like fights like Matias, the 140 would be an incredible division.
Yeah, like he always does give you action fights. Like that's true, and like he even make boring niggas give you action fights. Puello.
Yeah, that was damn near fight of the year candidate. Like how hard that fight.
Facts. It really was. Like honestly, like that was a good fucking fight, But yeah, Matias, man, like, yo, that defense, man, like, it's not worth him sticking around if he's not going to tighten up that defense. Like, yeah. Like, I've never seen defense will make us so much of a difference in a fighter's career, but him and Tim Tszyu.
Yeah. I think
like, it's like life-changing the difference it would be.
And at least Tim, though, is actually checks. I mean, I saw the highlights of his last fight in Australia. and he has a new trainer and everything like that. So at least I think he understands that. I think he got that.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I mean, that horse might have left the barn already. Might be a little too late by now.
Yeah, because he's taking some fucking punishment, man.
He has,
and he gonna be at 154 still.
Oh yeah.
154. There's an ass whooping you might not be ready for around every corner at 154. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, and I get that too. But Matias is the same thing. I mean, it depends if he sticks at 140, which would probably be for his benefit, because 147. I mean, I still think he could pick up a belt at 147 though. But 140 is probably where the smoke is right now. Like,
man, I don't think he's big enough for 140. I mean 147.
That's also true. Yeah, I
might rock his shit.
Yeah, but with Matias, I mean, he needs defense, and I know they're watching him too because dude, obviously with the Austrian, like he tested underneath the limit though. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna get another like slap on the wrist if he tests positive again for that shit, regardless of the amount. If it's lower than that. Yeah, bro. So bro got to be careful with that shit though. But yeah, no. There was enough quality. There was definitely some quality boxing this weekend. Like if it set it off, the way that the Serrano card didn't, and like I said, it was good shit though. But one thing I definitely got to talk on before we get up out of here though. The whole thing with Boots and Ortiz though. I'm like, this is one of the things like this shit should not like. The negotiation should not be playing out on Twitter like this. Oscar needs to not play this on Twitter like this. Eddie needs to not play this on Twitter like this. Ortiz manager needs not to be saying some shit like this.
Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised at any of this?
It's just starting to. I think it's just the latest shit going on right now. Where I think Eddie was like, Oscar's like, if Eddie doesn't call me, then they're gonna move on from fucking Boots Ortiz, and then you have Ortiz manager pretty much talking in fables and shit about this shit. And it's just like, can you motherfuckers just sit down and make the goddamn fight? Like, what is so hard about making these two fight? And Oscar in this particular case is, because, Golden Boy might be off the zone, depending on things. Again, the zone is trying to make Oscar make these fights with with his Golden, like, make the big fights with his Golden Boy fighters. Like, I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Like,
because I feel like Golden Boy, like they make good cards, but I always feel like they held back from making great cards that involved like their star fighters, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the shit that always kind of got me with them. Like they know how to matchmake and make like good quality cards, but like nigga, y'all got all these stars, like man, like Ortiz, Zerto, like put them on a card and it sell out fucking Cali or some shit, nigga. Like,
yeah, I think he's just probably afraid of what basically like the stars that he has left. Again, if they get upset by someone that's not from from Golden Boy, like I mean, like with Alexis Rocha, who's actually
the game is the fucking game though.
Yeah, it is. Like you're absolutely right. It absolutely is though. But
he acting too fucking scary with this shit, like. Like nigga, you was the Golden Boy, like
yeah, like I mean Ryan's on his way out. Like Ryan is basically this fight with Barrios, which that's coming up there, is probably his I'm sure it's his last fight with Golden Boy, but then Oscar has to be co-promoter for his next two fights before he's fully done with the deal, which is wild in itself. That's a wild shit that you have to do in order to be free.
It sounds like it's another American promotional company with no platform. Another one.
Yeah, I know. Oscar has to be careful because, like I said, I mean, Oscar, like was like the only American promotion that actually had an actual legit platform for his fighters. So it's like if he's going like if the zone decides he has enough of that, like I'm not sure who's gonna. I mean, I know he's talked about that. Al, him and Al kind of made amends or whatever. But PBC is on fucking Prime, and that platform is very. They're not giving enough cards on there. So
they
can't fit no Golden Boy.
They don't even get treated like a redhead's stepchild. They get treated like the adopted kid that went to jail a few times.
like seriously. So yeah, it's like
But yeah, if you hoping on them, then it's like nigga, you fucked.
yeah, like it's like I mean, like this, like Boots and Ortiz has been talked about since they were at 1 point. This is talked about for years. Like this is talk like pretty much when we still.
And it's a 50-50 fight, God. Like that's all it is.
Yeah, like
and
Boots,
do like they said the 50-50 and whoever wins gets the 5%. Like
exactly. I mean, they've always done this in the past too. Like having the extra money that's like you put it in escrow.
But I'm not even surprised. Like I knew pause once like they just like that face to face was just taking up the it's like part of the marination process. Like it's still a long way to go. But I don't know if you guys are good enough to fucking be unscathed for the fight to actually happen. I don't. But I just knew it wasn't gonna happen anytime. Probably anytime soon. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and it probably shouldn't because it's like if they happen, it's literally the biggest fight that the sport can make. Like they have history, they have a long history. It's been built up enough. Like you don't even need any extra stuff on there. And on top of that, these two, like you don't want these two, like one of them catching an L, and then all of a sudden, like the fight loses a lot of its luster.
We already had the Boachuk happen. You know what I'm saying? We already had the Boachuk with Ortiz. So.
Yeah, and on top of that too, Ortiz, I mean, has yet he's been in this sport for like a decade, and he hasn't got a world title shot
in 3 divisions as well, and still no belt.
Like it's ridiculous. Like Oscar needs to kind of really like get a path going.
Yeah, let's get him a belt. Like if you're gonna prolong the fight, get Ortiz to become an actual champion, have a belt, because I know
because all this acting like he's such a bigger name is like bullshit. Like
Xander Zayas is about to, more than likely is gonna have 2 belts, and he's 22 years old. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like Ortiz,
like
Ortiz contemporaries are like this is what we got on Lubin about. Lubin's contemporaries pretty much have all gotten belts except him. Ortiz contemporaries like they're gonna start all getting belts.
Ortiz have all the better names, and it's like, bro, like
after a while, you need
what the fuck.
After a while, you need more than an interim. I mean, I know he has the better names than Boots. You know what I'm saying? Stavin Lubin too.
But it ain't official until it's official, though.
Gotta get a belt. I mean, this motherfucker's on at parades with the interim WBC belt, carrying like it's a real belt. Nah, come on, man.
Yeah, like I mean, go fight Fundora. Fundora is your champion. Like if Fundora is not, like it's like go after. It's like
honestly, like I feel like they should really if they should fight this year. But if they wanted to really do this whole marinade and Ortiz is the bigger guy, do a double header, let Ortiz win a fucking belt, Boots on the co-main, he can fight whoever the fuck, and next fight, it's already signed, we're fighting next, boom, done. And now it's a much bigger fight, because it's already big enough, but they're acting like they're just, I mean, if Boots only had one belt, yeah, like if Boots had one belt or only won one title, I can see where Ortiz is coming from. But the fact that Boots has already been a unified world champion is kind of like, hold on, now he's kind of, you got the names, but he's kind of leaving you now, like. Right. You can't play this unless you're selling out fucking Manchester Stadium type,
both
or Dallas Arena type shit. Come on.
Both these guys aren't draws except when they're in their hometown, and even then, Virgil did that Virgil fight didn't look that packed. I ain't gonna lie, compared to Philly, Philly, you know what I'm saying?
Chris Brand, you my dog, but stop. I fucks with you, but just stop.
He said Zayas boxes Ortiz at all.
Victor Ortiz becomes back.
I like Xander, and that's a good fight, but no. What are we doing?
That's I want to put hell no in front of that no.
Yeah, that's like wishful thinking.
Yeah, good fight, but I mean, come on. Zayas would have to beat the shit out of this fight he got coming up for me to be like, well, you know what? That nigga had to look like the reincarnation of Felix Trinidad. Fucking everybody, bro. Come on.
Kodo TV.
Kodo. You got the channel Trinidad, Kodo, Serrano, Wilfredo, everybody, nigga. Like
Yeah, no.
Camacho,
Calderon, like
Crowder, all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, though. But yeah,
Okay, yeah. So come
yeah,
on.
Ortiz though. Yeah, like I said, just it was just like I'm tired of just seeing this shit on, just seeing the major players that try to make this fight on on social media, just talking about this shit, and it's just like, yeah, this is just like I said, if you want to make American boxing great again, you should actually want to sit down like this. If Oscar himself was the one that's like, yeah, we have to bring back American boxing. He's the one on that bullshit.
But then now you on some bullshit. Like, I get it. Ortiz manager's a hoe. Like, yes, I do think he's fucking up the fight low key. But like, chill with this damn 60-45, 60 bullshit. Just make the fight 50-50. Like, if anything, this is y'all should be trying to. If anything was holding up the fight, it should be a deal to get this shit on Netflix. Right. That should be the only thing holding up this fight, because I feel like we need a fight of this caliber to hit that, where we can stop looking at Netflix as like bullshit fights. Mm-hmm. But if anything, like, if it's not that, then just make this goddamn fight. Like, y'all making this too difficult. This ain't Floyd Pacquiao. This is not even Canelo Golovkin. It's Virgil Ortiz and goddamn Ennis Boots. Like, nigga. Like,
exactly.
Like, yeah, they like the era's watered down, man. Like, this the best we got right now.
Yeah,
just do it.
Make the damn fight and just get the shit over with. Someone loses their 0 or they draw. But just make the goddamn fight and make sure it's actually in America. It's Turkey doesn't because I know most people like Turkey will take the shit and put it in Saudi Arabia.
And it defeats the fucking purpose when you do that.
Yeah, just make the fight now, so the zone doesn't kick Golden Boy off their platform, and and these guys can fight, and then they can move on with their careers. Like, that's not that hard.
Yeah, because y'all wait, like, y'all keep like, and Oscar keeps like dangling these other big like Victor Ortiz. Like, if he had all these bigger fights so far, he would have had them by now. God damn.
Right.
It just seems like it'll seem like it'll be difficult for him to make any big fight.
He's using. I mean, I know. I don't want to say
Spence, Fundora.
Spence fight. No, he's pushing for Spence fight in Texas. Like, come on, man. Spence ain't fallen in 3 years. He's trying to. I saw Spence have some like super pro black revolutionary tweet and shit defending his baby mama on Twitter. Like, Spence ain't really. It's like, what the fuck you doing? Like, Spence ain't. Spence is retired, man. For all.
Yes, Spence is virtually retired. Like, I don't know.
But this is the thing. Like, I don't think Spence is like. I think Spence is literally hanging around, staying in shape, literally just for this fight.
For Virgil?
Yeah. What other big fighters out there for this nigga?
I mean, that's probably his last. I mean, it's a big fight in Texas. But Spence comes back out.
Exactly. Like, it's a big boxing fight too. It'll have prestige and shit. But my whole thing is this: like, if that fight was just always there and you wanted to make that fight, why haven't you just made it? The fight doesn't get any better making us wait for it. Like, it just makes Spence get older and rustier. Like,
what?
Y'all could have had this shit already. So come on. And now Fundora, y'all throwing that name around. Okay. Like, I get it, but his name is already tied to Keith Thurman for like the last 7 months or so.
Right, and that's the fight that's going to happen, barring another Keith injury from either Keith or Fundora. So
it's like, so that's 2 names off the board. You're too big for Pacquiao, so that's not going to happen. So you're not like you're undersized for Canelo. That's not happening. Mm-hmm. Like so. What are these big fights that these niggas keep talking about?
Jamel should be at 160. I mean, I don't know if Jamel ever fights again.
We don't even know if like that name like. So what are these names? Just Spence? Just make the goddamn Boots fight already. If y'all that confident, beat Boots, then fight Spence afterwards. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
But because if y'all could have fought, if the Spence fight was that easy, you'd have made that shit by now.
Absolutely.
You would have got the Fundora fight out the way before he got tangled up with Keith Thurman. Like niggas just keep saying we got big. Like no, y'all ain't got shit popping. Like god damn, like neither one of y'all niggas is popping. Y'all need each other. Like basically, like these niggas. It's like having a rapper on a label, and he's getting his name up on that label. He's doing guest appearances, features, remixes, and he's been working with those artists and those network and those producers. And then all of a sudden, he gets dropped from the label all of a sudden, and he gets a new deal somewhere else. And now he finally gets an album to drop. And it's like, man, like we don't know these niggas he's with now and all that. Like, that's the equivalent of this fight getting taken over by Turkey.
Right.
Like these niggas built their name up in America, then you just say, all right, fuck them up. Yeah, we built him up on damn Rough Riders, but let's throw him on Cash Money now for his album. So yeah. I mean the Swiss Beats, Manny Fresh, they all sound the same. Fuck it. Ain't gonna make no difference. You a rapper, right? You nice, right? You can spit, right? You versatile. You was an MC, right? Not understanding that people already got used to you sounding over a certain way of a certain production with artists and that certain direction. So don't waste the investment. Just make the fucking fight. Don't be greedy. Don't let Turkey come and swoop that shit and put it on Ring 17 or whatever the fuck name of this shit they be having. Like, goddamn, just like if y'all want to really make boxing great again or whatever the fuck y'all say, just make this fight happen. Like, goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, push come to shove, it's a great fight and y'all run it back.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know what's the problem with that. Like, god damn. Jeez. Yeah. But yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say about this shit. Just make the fucking fight. Like, there's no other. Is there any other big fight on the horizon that's made or almost made for this year?
I mean, Shakur Teo, if you want to mention
Besides that, nigga, come on.
Besides that, nothing's really said. Nothing
other than the already established fights already that for this month.
31st gonna be crazy because Zayas does have that Barrow fight that same night, 154 unification. So I think there's another card too. It's kind of crazy day of boxing.
But nothing else. We don't have nothing else like you know how you like Wilder Usyk.
No, I'm trying to
know the big fight.
Hold on, let me hold on. Well, Barrios and Ryan Garcia, if you want to count that, was just announced. So.
That's a horseshit fight.
I know. I'm just thinking.
It's a casual attention fight, but it's a horseshit fight.
And Ryan Garcia got no fans, just people that just hate his opponents.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking Navarrete Nunes. Nothing in terms of a big fight. Nothing really. Nothing really.
Yeah, just they're just good fights, great fights, but
some decent good fights in there though, but nothing.
There's some solid fights, but nothing.
Not a big fight.
Yeah, I mean,
nothing transcendent like nothing with the stars or no. There's nothing of the caliber of Shakur Teo again.
Nothing really. Nope.
Okay, I know Zerto Benavidez is close.
I mean, that's in May. I mean, in February we got Ball Figgy, Wood Warrington too. Yuck. Navarrete Nunes, which is
hold on, Wood Warrington too. Yuck, nigga, fuck you. What's wrong with you? The first fight wasn't dramatic.
I have no interest in that fight either. So you're not the only one, Pilot. I don't. I'll watch it, but it's just one of those fights.
No, it's not.
Nah, they've seen better days. I feel you.
Yeah.
There's been bigger yucks though. Damn.
I mean, it's just Barrios Garcia is the only quote unquote big fight. There's a welterweight title fight. That's all I'm just saying.
Right, and Garcia hasn't won a fight in what, a year and a half, 2 years, and Barrios hasn't won a fight since 2004 either. Like
Rolly beating him is crazy. It's just if you were to stop Barrios, get the belt, it makes that Haney fight, big fight. It makes that a big fight, right?
And then Rolly's ass doesn't want.
This is last chance though.
Yeah, if you lose to Barrios, a shop worn Barrios, then like. Yeah, you better go to Misfits, nigga. You might be going to Misfits or some shit. You make money off of Misfits, but
probably. You know, since he's in tune with all the other shit that's going on with that type of boxing, though. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess we'll have to wait until the big fights kind of manifest itself, and hopefully, maybe that Ortiz and Boots kind of people's kind of get to an understanding and realize the bigger picture. You know, instead of whatever personal gain or influence or whatever these motherfuckers is on for not making this fight. You know. But yeah, other than that, I think that's about it. Like I said, Rocha and Curiel too is this weekend rematch on Golden Boy. You know, that should be a good fight. Rocha's just trying to get some ground back after Santillan beat the shit out of him. So yeah, he's trying to climb back. And the first fight was another low key fight of the year type of fight, and then this fight should be good. But Golden Boy cards, like I said, they're all watchable. Like you watch them shits. You don't even have to know the backstory of them, and that'll be the boxing. Largely for this weekend, that is if you're not watching divisional playoffs. But yeah, no, I think that's our show for tonight. Anyone else have any final thoughts before we get up out of here?
Does Power come back this week?
I believe it does. I know that because it was a 2-week thing, so I think it does come back this week.
Yeah, because it skipped 1 week. The finale. Rest in peace, Diamond. I guess.
Yeah. I can't wait for the finale. And yeah, we're definitely gonna do a review on that.
Justin Gennard's a damn good actor, though. I can't even front. Gennard is him and Marvin are the two spin-offs. If you want to count, was Marvin BMF or does he count if he's Power in BMF? No, he's not BMF.
Marvin's on Raising Kanan, nigga.
Kanan, yeah. So I'm saying, Marvin and Gennard, like those two, like they're the best, spin-offs. I feel like.
Yeah, BMF didn't have no good spin-off characters.
Not one.
Good. That shit was ass. That shit became ass after a while.
After the first, it officially kind of just lost me after the second season.
After 50 had beef with Lil Meat, 50 was just sabotaging. He's like, just fuck this show. It seemed like he just said, fuck this show.
I mean, truthfully, if it wasn't for the whole Meat shit, Lil Meat wasn't a bad actor on that show. He carried the show, but the storylines just got kind of repetitive and stupid and too much focus on the wrong shit. And then, and BMF was my favorite 50 show for a minute, so I actually like that more than the other power related shows. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But we'll thank you for anyone that will that tuned in and listened to us, and we'll probably be back sometime later this week. We gotta do that battle, or we gotta save that for next week. The AZ battle.
Hold on, what battle? Oh shit, that's really up to King P. Because I it's his timing. I know everything might not be perfect timing for him. I kind of made that before I knew certain shit. So it's up to him. If King is ready for it, we could do it next week.
Let's do it next week.
Okay, cool. All right, then.
Next week is cool. For this week is just I don't know if y'all want to do it. It's up to y'all. Y'all want to do a music show? Y'all, we could do a what's Who Why Shoe or whatever the fuck. It's up to y'all.
I'm with it.
Really so yeah, we could probably do a Who Wash Who. Next week I want to switch it up a little different. When me and King P have it, I want us to do 10 songs. Do a real, maybe if not 10, maybe 7.
That's the God number.
Yeah, I feel like 7's a good joint. We switch it up. Really get some because I know we be going life or death with these 5.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes with certain artists or certain categories, 5 ain't enough.
Mm-hmm.
Although I know I could probably have 10 1980s songs, R&B songs against Pilot, and you motherfuckers would somehow not all vote for me at once.
Stupid.
I could just go out with 20 songs with this nigga that's either one of you niggas is damn, I ain't gonna lie, this the jam. Then one of these niggas is it is, but man, Pilot had that. So, but yeah. Yeah, the 7 songs I think would be good for AZ because AZ got so much errors. so much work, and I think containing him to 5 songs is like hard.
Word.
So, but I think we could do 7. Then I gotta do some more soundtracks. King P gotta give me the album he think is classic.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta do that. So
Depending on what region it's from, make me decide how we handle the rest of this shit. Cause
This nigga.
you know, certain regions overly represented it already. So and it's like, damn, y'all ain't let the nigga. I would feel bad. Like I almost just like, nigga, just pick a New York album and get it over.
Well, I mean, I know albums of all regions, but that one's just like the one I picked was just
Yeah, because you've been talking about that one, but it's just I just find that's like if fucking we did this and then like King P picks a goddamn Florida album or some shit before I do or something like. And then, no, that's like all of you niggas. That's like King P picking a Rick Ross album, Pat picking an Ace Hood album, and fucking Pilot picking a Kodak album.
I've been on record. I said Ace Hood is dope. Now,
his album, he had 2 dope.
Now,
but
nigga,
you get the point though, right? Like, I come out here and I drop a fucking, Jaz-O dropped a dope album.
See, no, I wouldn't pick Ace Hood because I would pick Miracle, nigga. Like that fucking album was. I used to play that shit all the
Miracle. Hold on, Miracle. Who the fuck is from Florida?
That's not a Florida album, but that's a Southern nigga. Like, you know, that's like.
Oh, you talking about the
nigga that had bounce, if you with me, nigga, bounce. That hyper ass nigga.
I didn't hear that shit in years. You fucked with that?
Scared the fuck, like the fuck. Yeah, he listen to that shit all the fuck time.
Nigga, I'm gonna forget this song. Let me put this shit in YouTube, like right the fuck now.
Fuck beef, less beef, dinner time.
That Timu Pastor Troy nigga, like
bro. Oh my god! All right, enough like already.
I ain't gonna lie, Pat. I'm like, I might be like really like.
No, because I still remember that because I was watching Rap City, nigga, and that shit and that Bounce video came on, and I was like, yo, this nigga is hyper as fuck. I don't know what it is about that because it was crunk, you know, and like I'm like, what's it? I was like,
and that shit literally got like 1 million views. Yo, I'm about to listen to that. Yo, nigga, that album me back, bro. Like, really, you like that song?
No, this album was all like that album was crunk ignorant like a motherfucker, man. Like that shit was one of the most.
We talking about like an era classic type of like it's hard like.
Yeah, like you know, it was definitely. I don't think anyone considers it like a like a classic. Is this you know?
But you know what, you picked a good album anyway though, so it's like I can't even get mad at you for like, but.
Yeah, the Miracle
album was predictable, but like I fucks with it. But,
that Miracle album, like if I picked that shit probably would blow your mind. But yeah, I used to listen.
It would have. I'd have been like, nigga, you got kidnapped. I'd have sent King P to look for you. I'd have been like, when the next fight in Connecticut or something.
Yeah, that nigga was wild because that nigga used to be in a bubble goose coat with no shirt on and jeans and Tim's rapping. That nigga was a fiend, nigga. Like, that nigga. Yo, but that album was so fucking ignorant. Like I remember I downloaded the whole album off fucking Napster, and I listened to that shit. Me and my man Neil, and we were listening to that shit. I was like, yo, this is some of the most ignorant shit. We used to vibe off that shit. Like that shit was like, this shit was.
I'm gonna check it out though. But yeah, we'll probably do a Who Watch Who Wednesday, right?
Yeah, probably Wednesday. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can have. I'll see if I got Jason Ryan back here too. I gotta holler at him because he got some shit he gotta promote. You know, shout out to Odd Ninja. You know what it do.
Of course.
But yeah. And then next week we'll do the AZ battle. You know, we'll set it off for Brooklyn.
Absolutely. And and definitely like you know. Next Monday there's definitely boxing to talk about, and hopefully we get more details on the Zuffa boxing. They're already starting to announce the main events, at least for 2 of the 3. for 2 of the 3 events. So hopefully we'll
FA Ajagba versus Charles Martin ain't a bad fight though.
It's not though, but it's kind of a backward move for Ajagba to leave Top Rank to go do this.
I mean,
It is. It is.
I mean, Top Rank don't have shit. I mean, we ain't even getting Top Rank on Tubi. Go get your paper, FA. Get your paper.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a Tubi fight though. Ajagba versus Charles Martin, nigga. That is Tubi written all over it. Nigga, that would go Tubi platinum, nigga.
Yeah, no. I'll give him. Charles Martin, he's trying to stay. He's trying to stay relevant. Like it's almost like it's crazy that dude is a former heavyweight champion. Like this it's nuts actually. But he's still hanging in there. Trying to get his bread or whatever. But
oh yeah, shit. Like real talk. I just remember I gotta go actually. Like somebody waiting for. I gotta head to the. I gotta.
Oh yeah, okay, no doubt.
Train somebody. Sorry about that. I just remember.
No doubt, no. Yeah, no,
peace, y'all. Like, great fucking show. Shout outs to everybody worldwide. We love y'all. Ring Game Radio forever. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. For myself, Pat Scorpio, New England representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King People, Nigga, and for Conscious Pilot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where, as always, shit's real. We talk about it. So, until next time, peace.
Peace. Hey, good shit. Y'all niggas hilarious. But yeah, good shit. We'll do a